Today we're going to be iRacing at Charlotte Motor Speedway, my personal home track. Now Charlotte is known for a few things. It's known for eating up your tires, it's known for being extremely bumpy and snappy loose at times, as well as having huge crashes because it feels like there's nowhere to go. If you are digging today's content, hit that subscribe button down below and let's go ahead and jump into it. Now we qualified inside the top 10, but I felt like this could have been a pole run. I was hauling it, man, got sideways off turn number 4, and unfortunately that's all that she wrote. So we are coming from the top 10, but it definitely could have been a lot better. Now I noticed that there is some games coming to get the green flag. Look at how far they let the pace car get up there. So maybe the leader is trying to get a nice jump here. I'm not too sure. Now you're seeing him speed up. So there's definitely some games being played. I'm not sure what the plan is, but we got to be ready and nail the throttle as soon as we see the green flag waving. The pace car is officially hitting pit road from Charlotte, and here's the big checkup, man. There's definitely some games. They're trying to check up the field coming to get the green. The leader is in the restart zone, and the green flag is waving from Charlotte. We have cleared the outside. Almost 3 wide there ahead of me, man. I thought they were going to go 3 wide. Let's see what we got going into 1, man. We are so checked up already. We're going to throw it in. Let's hope we can make it stick here on the bottom groove. Got my bump underneath car number 25. We're going to get around him, and we're going to get to the door of the number 11. I could take him 3 wide right now, but I'm going to glue on to the back bumper of this Toyota ahead of me and hope for the best. Now, are we going to survive lap number 1? We're inside the top 5, battling for the 4th position. Turn number 4 is getting loose, man. Here we come to the inside, going for 3rd. From 7th to the 3rd position on lap number 1. That's incredible, man. I told you I feel confident here today. Home track, there's no other track I like winning at more. They're trying to pin me down a ton, but at the same time, I gotta be careful, man. I can't burn up my tires trying to get these positions early on. Yellow flag is out, first yellow flag of the day. It's gonna drop only on lap number 2. With 34 laps remaining, you're seeing the 7 play the same games on this restart. So I'm going to expect him to leave a big gap and then try to check up the field coming to get the green flag. Unfortunately, this is something that's getting more common on iRacing, but all I can do is try to prepare for it, man. When will that 7 fire off? We're watching him, man. We're going to try to time this thing perfectly, and the green flag is out. Not the best restart, but not terrible. We're going for the 3rd position, going into turn number 1 and 2. We are going to hang on to his corner panel right here coming off turn number 4, almost into the wall, man. We're holding this baby wide open at Charlotte, battling for the 3rd position. This is what it's all about around here, man. Deep send, not saving a whole lot right now. Just trying to get the track position and trying to get these positions before we catch that next yellow flag. But this is going to be a power drive off turn number 2, back up to position number 3. I'll take it. Let's go get 2nd in that number 1 car. I'm going to dial it back a little bit here, take my time, and see if we can get him. Now, the 5 car appears to really be in a zone of his own right now, and he has checked out, man. He doesn't look like he's saving a lot. He nearly smacked the wall off turn number 4. Boys, now I can't get caught sleeping because I got this 15 car all over my back bumper. He's trying to pounce on me. He may try to pounce on me on the outside groove right here. We're fighting, boys, and while we're side by side, the leader is losing a lot of ground to that number 1 truck. I think, unfortunately, I may go back to P4. I'm going to let him have it here, go back to saving my tires up. Big block behind me. Look at that, boys. They're blocking for these positions behind me. 25's going to try to shove his bumper in there on entry, and he's going to get it, man. But how deep will he send it in? We're definitely going to get the drive off turn number 4 and potentially hold it. Look, there's only so much I can do right now. We are just under attack every single corner. The 12 is going to be looking low. We did make up a lot of positions very early on. I'm going to try my best to hold on to a top 5 here, man. I don't want to go down. We're about to see a new leader up front. He's all over him, boys. He is in attack mode on that number 7. I think he's going to get around him, but how hard will the 7 race him for this position? Oh, look at that, blocking down the back straightaway. That's wild, man. It's all about what you're willing to do here, and it's looking like he's willing to block. Now, a lot of the time, you can get turned for blocking, so it's going to be interesting. We've seen that 7 play games on every restart, and now he's blocking for the lead. He's not even watching out of his windshield. He's just straight mirror driving. And we have gathered something up here because we have begun charging, man. Now under a 2nd from the leader. And he's loving what he's seeing behind him because they are side by side, and he's able to successfully block both grooves right now. Well, look at the launch. We're going to get off turn number 4. We're not going to be able to hold it, boys. Almost into the wall. I had to bail out of the throttle, and we're going to lose that position to the number 12. Maybe I got a little bit excited there. We may go down 2 positions, but we are right there with the leaders. It's going to be another heavy run off. I don't know what happened to the back bumper of the 21, but it looks like somebody has slammed into him. More blocking. That 7 was on the apron down the back straightaway. He's going to get turned here, boys. Get ready. There's some fireworks being set up, and they finally dumped him. There we go, boys. Oh, my goodness. I had to bail out of the gas. This may be a crash here before you know it. You knew it was going to happen. And now look out up front, man. There's some guys being aggressive. We had to slam on the brakes to keep from wrecking. I knew that 15 was not going to deal with the blocking, and I think he was the guy who finally sent him. But now we got the whole top 10 under a blanket here with nothing we can really do about it. We have successfully gathered it back up here. We got guys behind me in the grass. We're running in position number 7. He's not moving, boys. I got to fly my way to the outside. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Moving up to the top on that number 1. And we're going to get it off turn number 2. Let's clear that number 1. Put it back up to P6. Now up front, we're seeing some more blocking up there. We got some new competitors inside the top 3. How can we bounce on this number 10? He's been leaving the door open on the bottom groove, but he knows what he's doing. He knows it's going to be hard for me to complete that pass. But he's going to brush the wall off turn number 4, so that's definitely going to hurt him to his inside. I think we're going to be back inside the top 5 right here. We'll see what we can do going into 1 and 2. I think we're going to easily get this position as long as we can get back to the throttle, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Put it up a P5. I feel like this race is just now beginning, and they're going to go 3 wide behind me. That may not work off turn number 2, and they're going to make it work. Battle is on for second up there. That might be a crash, man. I'm just wanting this yellow however we can get it. As long as I'm not involved, I want it, man. Almost contact coming off 4. 19 is closing on my rear bumper, man. He's almost there. Almost about to move me. Fortunately, he bailed out of the throttle before he got to that point. Into the wall goes to 4th position. And he's ready to pounce. I think he's going to get this position because he's definitely going to pin me down here. And there's not going to be much I can really do about it but try to slide up right behind him and hope we don't lose any more positions. But, man, that really cost me. Fight is on here ahead of me, man. I think they're going to easily go around the 16 who hit the wall. He has damage on his truck. I'm going to go down to the bottom here, see if I can make anything happen. I don't feel like the outside's going to be the way to go. But still, you see the 25, man. He is pinning me down a ton. I feel like we're in the danger zone right now. Watch the 16. He's going to send it down to the bottom, man. Almost got bumper hooked. Yo, contact. That about got pretty wild, man. Now, this guy behind me is the guy that was blocking and eventually got himself turned. He is 1 lap down. I believe he's in the lucky dog position, but you can see he's just as aggressive now, even though none of these guys are for position, and we got 8 laps remaining. He's going to try to cut us 3 wide, and that's exactly what he's going to do. That may hurt me there, and he's going to shove him 3 wide, man. Bro, you're a lap down. What are you doing, man? And he about got another one, man. He's just driving through him. He raises the question, do you think he's looking for revenge? Do you think he's looking for retaliation on the number 15? At the line, it's going to be officially 2 laps remaining from Charlotte. My car is hurt. I'm trying to hang on to every position I can. A top 10 is basically guaranteed, but 2 laps remaining. The 7, I believe, has got past number 15 and got his lap back, so no retaliation on his end to the moment. White flag is out. It's waving for the leaders. 1 lap remaining. Man, a position number 8 is not going to be too bad considering we went to war here. I think we were deserving of a top 5. Whoa, they're wrecking up front, boys. Oh, somebody just got turned. Watch out, watch out, watch out. He's coming down the racetrack. We're going to get that position and potentially 1 more here. That's going to give me a position number 7. But somebody definitely got dumped on the final lap, and you just seen it right there at the line officially. P7 at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
I'm sorry, man. I didn't know he was going to... that's my fault.
You see it here, the 7 is just blocking anything in his path, man. I think that was the final straw for the number 1. And you see it right here, the 1 looked pretty intentional, man. He just straight moved him. Now, when the 7 got to the 1, you can see the 1 just kind of pulled down to the apron, rolled out of the gas, completely avoided any conflict moving forward. Now, before we end today's video, I'd like to thank my Patreon members who I go iRacing with every Thursday night for the DLBTV Racing League. The schedule is on the screen now. Also, shout out to my Patreon VIP members, CHTV, Christian Elliott, Derek Dorsey, Joshua Kane, Senquist Gregory, Timothy Stubblefield, Toe Maters, and Tyler Wark for supporting the channel. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.